Hi, me again. This is the second part of my 50s vintage tutorial. I've done the makeup. Now it's time to do the hair. I've obviously got quite short hair, so I'm quite restricted on what I can do. Curled it, which is the best start to any hair up really, just gives it a bit of body. And what I did was just take it in little sections like this. Quite small sections for my hair because it's quite short. Obviously you can take bigger sections if you've got long hair. I like to use straightening irons because I'm just used to it, but tongs, whatever you feel comfortable doing your hair with. And as you can see straight away, obviously it's given me that kind of retro sort of Marilyn Monroe looking style, which is cool. Just done it all over to one side just so the curls sit like that. So you can see that looks quite cool anyway. And the look I'm going to go for is, because of the shortness of my hair, is the whole headscarf sort of look. So straight away, just with these curls, this is quite a good style for me. I'll just show you what it looks like with the headscarf like this. Just quickly. So that covers up the shortness of my hair here. They wore it sort of just over the ears like that, and then tie that into a bow. So that looks quite nice just like that. But what I'll do is I'll show you how to do a couple of styles. First one I'd do is a pompadour, which you probably have all done with your hair at some point, very similar. I'm just going to clip this bit out of the way. It's going to take about that much of my hair, and going to back comb about inch sections of each bit. Back combing, basically you're just putting the comb in and pushing down like this, and eventually your hair should be able to stay upright. It's always better to do hair up when your hair's slightly dirty, because if it's too clean it just won't sort of, it's just a lot easier to manipulate if your hair's a little bit dirty, especially if you've got very sort of straight shiny hair. Because my hair's bleached, it's quite dry anyway, so it sort of stands up on end when you back comb quite easily like that. And the pompadour style is just what you'd sort of say was a quiff. So just straighten out the front bit so you've not got all bumpy bits at the front. Take it up, twist it round, and then just push it forward. Just make sure there's no gaps in it, just comb it over and then clip there. So that's quite cute, especially if you've got long hair. You can always add a little flower, which is quite nice, or do the headscarf obviously around that part there. So that's the pompadour. A victory roll. I'm not going to get a true victory roll on my hair because I haven't got quite enough to do it. But now you've got all this back combing in here, I'm going to leave plenty of hairspray. This one I think is great for doing my hair up with. I always use this for hair up. It's a VO5 Firm Hold Pump hairspray. Make sure it's not the gel spray, it's a pump hairspray. So it's like glue, this stuff, so it really lets everything stay in place. So when you get your ends, and just comb the ends out, take your fingers, so push it up, like pull it up like this, and just with your fingers just keep smoothing it through, and then wind it round your fingers so you get a little loop, and then just keep turning it in, and eventually you'll have like a little tunnel of hair. Now you need to tease this round to the front a little bit so you can see that loop, and then what you want to do is pin with a curby grip like this through the middle of the hole. So just down there like that, and then once you've got it in place you can just tease it around where you want to. So I like the loop to show at the front, and just add as many clips as you need. and then tease out a little bit of hair so it stands up. Like that. Plenty of hairspray as you go. And then once you've let the hair down, just fluff that up at the back, bigger the better. Just going to pin it here at the back. And if you've got more hair, you can always do one either side, which I think looks pretty cool. I haven't got enough hair for that. And that's not a true victory roll because I haven't quite got enough hair. But that looks pretty cool. I've got this scarf, and that's just like a big square of scarf. I'm going to fold that corner to corner and just roll it round to make it a little bit thinner. Pop that around my head and then just tie up in a bow. You want to get just behind the victory roll and tie that into a bow like so, and then just tease it out over my ears, and this will hide the short hair. It makes me much more in era, because I don't think anyone had a shaved head in the 50s. And there we go, and that's your victory roll look. See the back? And there we go. One other little one I could show you on my hair is a real kind of short fringe, and exactly the same. Just try and take that hair back again, and then like before, just smooth out the front and then roll this round, but just straight back, as if, you know, like putting a roller in the front of your hair, which is what a lot of them did. And then just pin the same again, just tease that forward, and then same again to pin down the front. In through the hole, so you've got a little kind of fringe going on, and then just tease it with your hands where you want it to sit. Okay, and then once again with your hairband, your scarf, that round like that. There we go, and that's your kind of fringe style as well. And then I'm just going to add my neck scarf to finish off the look. Like so. Tuck that in. You can always add a couple of grips to secure, like this, and one here, so it stays in place. There we go. So that's a quick vintage look. What do you think? Okay guys, so that's my vintage look. I hope you liked it. I hope that's some helpful tips for you. Please subscribe to my channel. Write me some comments below. Tell me what you'd like to see me video next. Thanks guys, bye.